dude from the kitchen came around. He's like, yo, I just saw X. I was like, what? He's like, did you feel that? Did you see that? I was like, I felt something. It was really cold. There was like a breeze. I didn't really see much other than like this wind tunnel thing go out through a door that was originally closed. He's like, I just saw X.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
And you told a story, I read a story you told about some craziness. What you saw, XXXTentacion's ghost. You saw some ghosts, man. Like,
yeah.
I didn't even know you could see ghosts. What happened with that?
Oh my. All right, so the story is weird, and every time I think back to it, I'm like, yeah, I gotta be crazy. But pretty much what happened was I was trying to get in with the certain label down here. R&R, respect and royalty and respect.
Okay.
One of my teammates actually, one of my swimmers, he had his sister a part of this label. And so I was trying to get in with them, and then I connected with one of like the guys who was just now working. So he was a young nigga trying to get up, you know?
Yeah.
And because I was an artist, I think he just wanted to look cool to have an artist. So he kind of took me under his wing. I drove him around everywhere, and he was like, yo, we going to X's boys' place tonight. Me being young naive, I was like, bet, let's do it, let's go. So we went. We picked up one of his friends and we went, and one of his friends was just like, he was just this guy's minion, you know? Like, this guy was, all he had to do was cook for whose house we were going to. It was Bruno's. Bruno's mad chill. Everybody there just worshipped him. And so it's kind of like a weird dynamic, right? So like, he was chill. He was hurting because X had recently died. So when we had got there, one of the dudes from the car, he just went and started cooking. I was sitting in the living room. We were just like cooking it up. We were just talking, shooting shit. I was hearing some stories. They're very demonic built, you know? Like everything, like they're talking about demons and things they've seen and whatnot. And I don't know if that's the energy they bring around, or that's just what was given to them. But it's very like
dark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so there was these two niggas in the living room with Bruno, and they were like, yo, we're gonna go out and smoke real quick. And I don't like, they were doing cigarettes and I don't smoke cigarettes. So they went outside. Dude was in the living room, and I was just in this space after they've been talking about demonic shit all night, just kind of sitting. What's weird is you can see like scriptures and shit on the wall, and they had everything painted. Like, there wasn't a single inch of this wall that wasn't painted in like red, black, like neon green. It was just it was weird. And then out of nowhere, I hear from the kitchen a microwave shut, and then there was like this cold draft that you can kind of like, it's almost like, you know how you like see a like wind, what is that, like a twister, a mini twister, like at the park, and then like you like feel that, like that's kind of what it was. And it went from the kitchen around to the hallway and out through the hallway, and the door that was closed and opens like this, like inwards, burst open and went out. I was like, the fuck was that? Dude from the kitchen came around. He's like, yo, I just saw X. I was like, what? He's like, did you feel that? Did you see that? I was like, I felt something. It was really cold. There was like a breeze. I didn't really see much other than like this wind tunnel thing go out through a door that was originally closed. He's like, I just saw X. And that was my tap. Like, I was done with the paranoia. I was like, yo, we're out. Like, paranormal shit ain't my shit. So
let's get the heck
I
up
got
out
everybody
of
in the car,
here.
and we dipped.
Cool.
So
y'all didn't investigate it. Y'all didn't do what, you know.
Nah, I'm black, bro.
Y'all didn't do the little Scooby Doo thing, or
what the fuck you mean? Nah,
It's-
no.
I wonder
Ghost
what that
in the
was.
house. Got to
Y'all didn't
go.
come back later on that night with night
I ain't
goggles
talked to them since, bro. No.
Come
Like,
on.
rest in peace, X. But like, if he out there haunting people, I'm gonna let him do his own thing. You know, like,
I would have been in there trying to get an interview with X.
that's all you.
Yo, slow down.
Yo, come back. Nah, bro.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And this story is 100% true. Y'all didn't fall asleep too drunk and
No,
imagine this.
completely sober, unfortunately.
Nice. And this was this was his old house.
Yeah, so his old house, he used to live in that house when he was growing up.
Okay.
It's his boy Bruno. Bruno, the porn star that he used to like live with and whatnot. It was his house.
Okay.
Yeah. Bruno was mad chill. It was just the level of
How was he react? How did he react about it?
I'm gonna be so honest, it was kind of a blur after that. My mentality was like, yo, we fucked.
Yeah.
So they came inside. The door was open.
Bruno
so like,
was inside at this time?
No, Bruno was outside.
Okay.
So he was outside smoking.
Gotcha.
They came inside. There was like an engineer there. My boy David was outside. I don't really remember other than like we gotta go.
Because I would have liked to know how Bruno reacted to it. Like, was he
based on the stories that he was telling me? I can't even remember. Like, it wasn't. I was the only one freaking out type shit.
Yeah, because I'm thinking maybe he's used to that happening.
Yeah, he told me some. I'm not gonna share some of his stories, but he told me some stories on like almost being attacked by demons and seeing them and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, at concerts and shit, and like, yeah, I don't know, scary level shit.
That's interesting stuff. We got to get these ghosts in here.
Gotta get these ghosts in here. Yeah,
we got to get them in here and see what went on with that.
If I had contact with them, I would. But
prior to this experience,
yeah,
were you ever superstitious? Did you ever believe in ghosts or?
So I believe in higher power.
Okay.
I've witnessed a bunch of different things for that have just proven to me that like there's a higher power and that things, people, a God is watching over me, right? For instance, when I was young, I was probably 9. My dad used to take me and my brother to concerts. So my brother played the guitar. So my dad would take him and just him to a guitar concert, and I used to play the piano. So my dad would take me, and just me to a piano concert. It was my brother's turn to go to a guitar concert, and so my dad left me with my neighbors, Rob. Rob rode motorcycles, like bikes, like giant bikes. He had like 4 of them in his garage. And so I remember walking over to his place and watching him like ride this bike up into the garage and park it. And him and my dad are talking, and then they dip. And Rob is about to go inside, and he's like, "Just remind you, don't touch that bike. I just rode it. It's hot." Rob goes inside. My defiant ass looks at the bike like, I'm ready. So I walk over to the bike and kind of feel the heat coming off of it. And I pick the most shiniest part on the back of the tail, going into like the exhaust. And I remember looking at it and being like, mine. And just straight up like grabbing it. I took my hand off and it was cold. Like it was ice cold. And then Rob opened the door at the moment. Like I was like looking at my hand right by the bike. Ran out to me and was like, "What are you doing? Are you all right? Is everything okay? Like, let me see your hand." He looked at my hand. Nothing was wrong with it. He didn't believe me that I touched the bike. And that's when I started realizing like, yo, there's something bigger. Like I full on put my hand on a tailpipe of a bike that was ridden 10 minutes prior.
Yeah. Should have been burning.
Yeah, my hand should have been ripped off. Like I should have no skin on the back of my or front of my hand. But yeah, so since then I've seen like little different things. Like I shouldn't be here today. Shouldn't. Like I should be dead in jail on drugs anywhere but here. But I am. And there's been other things, like outside things that have saved me along the way. So
yeah, man, it's a crazy world, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've had my own little superstitions.
Yeah.
My own little things happened to me. I'm gonna keep it off. I'm gonna keep it off the mic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it off the mic. I don't think they're ready for some of these stories, but you know, it's interesting. You know, it's interesting. Like I'll be watching these stories so far lately, and you know, different people's different lives. Because some people you may have a few experiences. Some people have like gone through these kind of things their entire lives. And, you know, you read up on some of these stories and it's like, it's crazy.
But I think it depends on like what side of that medium you're on, you know?
Yeah,
like,
really.
Everything that's protected me has been like in a positive light. Like I'm meant to be where I am right now.
Sure.
And call it my mama praying for me, but like I'm protected, very much so.
Well, that's good. There's light and dark energy.
Exactly.
And, you know,
and I know some people who battle demons.
Yeah.
Demons. So
yeah. All right. Well, for this part, let's talk about your new single 444.
Yeah.
That just recently dropped October 4th.
444 on the 4th.
444 on the 4th. Is the number 4 your number?
Nah, actually 444 is an angel number.
It is.
Meaning protection.
Right.
So we were just talking on that.
Yeah,
so
I mean, as in, you know, is that your favorite number as well?
Nah, I don't really have a favorite number unless it's number 1.
Like
Some
that.
number 1.
Like
no,
that.
I'm joking. That was just some cockiness coming out. But yeah.
Sipping out there, yeah. No, that's how it should be though. So 444, a number. 444 is an angel number.
Yeah.
And the song is 444 because
it's kind of like at the time I was just trying to get everything off my chest. So that's kind of what the song is. I've told a couple of different people it's like a diary entry.
Okay.
So it's not really. It's my life in a song. Like at that time, in that moment, I don't really.
When is this song dated for?
About a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah, about a year ago. Year and a half. I don't even remember.
You wrote it at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I remember sitting in my room like, I just gotta tell the truth. I gotta get stuff off my chest. So, that song came out.
Okay.
So yeah.
Were you going through more of a bad time, depressed time, or was it more like a mellow,
weird
like
because
high?
you even feel the vibes of the song. Like it's not depressing.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying.
It's just chill. Like it's just like a matter of fact type song. Like the situation wasn't like I think I had gone over all like the struggles. I think I had come over some of the pain, and I was trying to get more into like positive energy and just like feeling better about myself. And right in between is just kind of like a acceptance phase.
Okay.
And it's exactly what that song is. It's just like, it's just chill. It's like, here it is. Like,
yeah, just thoughts on paper type of, you know, letting things that are, you know, that needs to be known.
Right. And so I was just getting it off my chest. I was just letting it, like you were saying, just letting it be known. So.
Okay. What was it the perfect time to put out this single? Because there's a lot of work that's been going behind it.
Yeah.
So why particularly that song? Because I know I've heard some of the stuff you got in the vault. I know you got other songs in the vault.
Yeah.
So why 444?
Kind of like that branding image that you were saying. I definitely want people to be able to see me and see an exterior shell, but to be able to come in and feel the substance, right? And I don't want to push something as heavily as we pushed that one, and it not to be substantial.
Right.
I want, if that is my major like knock on the door of the music industry, I don't want to sell my soul to do it, right? And so once you go one way, you can't come back, right? Especially at the beginning. So if I was to go this way and just be matter of fact about it, give my heart and soul and put that into a song and share it, and it'd be a bop, then I have no place else but up to go. I can do anything.
We strive to motivate, inspire young minds so they don't go to waste. We call ourselves city, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.